Between a mountain and a sea stands a university that has stood the test of time. This is Visayas State University, a public university in central Philippines founded about a century ago, known to be one of the most beautiful educational campuses in the country. But despite its reputation as a very scenic university, it is also known for its stature as one of the best state universities of the Philippines. To understand VSU's strengths, we go back to 1924, when it was founded as a small agricultural school, a humble start where the foundations of a strong university was built upon. VSU started to see its glory days when it became a college in the 1970s, Visca, a name its people carry today, Viscans. Its first president, Dr. Fernando E. Bernardo, invested in massive developments, first and foremost in its people. Visca sent its faculty to graduate studies in reputable universities here and abroad, an important first step for a school to grow and build a culture of excellence. With funding from the World Bank, Bernardo also built the campus we have today, known for its well-thought and cohesive architecture, following the contours of the hills, maximized ventilation with open quadrants at its center, becoming one with nature, with its natural textures and patterns. The vision, Bernardo said, was for people to pass by and see the school from the sea up to the once iconic administration building at the foot of the mountain. And the statue, the Search for Truth, stands tall and true at the center as a symbol and daily reminder of the university's purpose. More importantly, the sprawling campus was built as versatile spaces where great minds can think and work to advance science and technology. And it was indeed so, for from there, Visca grew to be known internationally for agricultural research and development. Home to research centers like Phil Root Crops, the National Abaca Research Center, and the National Coconut Research Center, VSU is at the forefront of cutting-edge research geared towards development in the countryside. By the turn of the millennium, Visca became a university and took in 4 schools in the province to become its satellite campuses, in Viriaba and Isabel in the northwest, and in Alang-Alang and Tolosa in the Waray parts of Leyte. And finally, in 2007, it got the name it rightly deserves as the premier university of science and technology in this part of the country, Visayas State University. While staying true to its mandate, VSU is always on the move forward. In 2017, it laid its new vision for the next 10 years to be a globally competitive university of science, technology, and environmental protection, with 7 big goals that include building a world-class educational system, and with it, a grand plan to go global. With the aim to explore new research frontiers in material science and environmental protection, the university established the Advanced Research and Innovation Center, which houses the Tuklas Luna Center and the Eastern Visayas Biotechnology Center for Health, along with the Regional Climate Change Research Center and the upcoming Biodiversity and Habitat Center. But VSU's journey has not always been smooth.
It was a difficult time for the university. In March of 2020, we made the difficult decision to send our students home. We thought it was going to be just for a few weeks. Weeks became months until it was apparent that it's going to be different for a time.
Of course, it was a challenge as if managing all instruction-related activities and colleges and departments and thousands of students were not challenging enough. Now, we have to do that while everyone is not here, but in their own homes. We had to implement what we now know as flexible learning.
In the first full semester of flexible learning, we had thousands of instructional materials printed, bound, and sent to our students. Logistically, I could say it was a feat, the things we were able to do. But we had to do it. It's our job. So we had to continue because that's what a good university does.
You know, challenges are only for a time. When big tests like this come, weaker institutions fail because they don't have systems in place. They say, if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. So it's a good thing that at VSU, not only do we have a culture and tradition of excellence, but we also have a plan and we have systems to execute our plan.
Flexible learning at VSU was ready on the get-go because of the university's investment in IT infrastructure and its commitment to innovative, human-centered process designs. The VSU e-learning environment, the school's learning management system, was fully operational to cater to all campuses and thousands of users. Our enrollment system for the main campus and VSU Tolosa was fully online through the My VSU student portal, while Alang-Alang, Villaba, and Isabel employed an innovative remote system of enrollment using a mix of available technologies. VSU's institutional subscription to Google Workspace for Education became a gateway for us to make quality assurance efforts continue online. And in April of 2021, we conducted our very first virtual accreditation with AACUP for a number of our programs using Google Sites and Google's shared drives. VSU has also undergone and passed 2 ISO 9001 surveillance audits for its quality management system purely online with TÜV Rheinland as certifying body.
We understand the power of technology and we were able to move fast. We got our QMS certification before the pandemic earlier in 2020. Our Management Information System, or MIS, has been in development for many years now. We developed the QMS portal for everyone, including our auditors, to see our documentation, something we can refer to do our work well. What I'm saying is, because these systems were in place before the pandemic, our pandemic journey became easier and we retained our effectiveness and efficiency. Of course, we owe a lot to the support of our national government and also our alumni for extending all kinds of help. And we do not stop there. We're always looking ahead. So recently, we launched a future thinking project through the help of the Office of Senator Pia Cayetano, so we could look far into the future, strategize our research and development and innovation efforts. So this is our direction, we're going there, and I'm very optimistic.
But there is no secret to VSU's success and momentum. All these and more were a result of the university's commitment to academic and administrative excellence, with deliberate and conscientious effort to make its systems effective and efficient. Challenges like the COVID-19 pandemic only chiseled VSU to draw out its true form. For an institution to endure, it has to be built to endure. Armed with all these systems and a plan, Visayas State University is ready for the future as it continues on its quest in its search for truth.